Hello friends, this is Durga from IT University, a one-stop shop to learn all the technologies. As part of this video, we will see how to set up Scala IDE for Eclipse. Before getting into the process, let us understand few advantages of setting up Scala IDE. It is very straightforward to set up, and these are the benefits which you will get. And the Scala IDE for Eclipse project lets you edit Scala code in Eclipse. It provides you syntax highlighting, code completion, debugging, and many other features. It will make the Scala development pleasure. And the steps that are involved: go to Eclipse. You can take any Eclipse with the Maven plugin, and then you can go to Help in top menu. So once it is opened, I will show you. Now it is being started. It will just take a moment to complete the startup process. And here you can go to Help, go to Eclipse Marketplace, and search for Scala IDE in this search bar. So here you can say Scala IDE and hit enter. So now it is done. Click on install, and you can see that it is trying to install Scala IDE for Eclipse, JDT waving for Scala, Scala Search, Scala Worksheet, and also there are a couple of other things for testing, unit testing, and also there is a framework called Play, which is quite popular in developing, I think, web applications or mobile applications. I'm not 100% sure, but we don't want those things at this time. If we want, we can add those things later. The only mandatory thing is Scala IDE for Eclipse, but leave the other things as is, and then click on confirm. The installation will be pretty quick. It's a very small software. Here we have to accept the terms. Click on finish. Actually, this is not small. This is taking for some time, and it actually downloading quite a bit of stuff. So now the installation is done. It is saying to restart. Click on yes. And when you actually restart, I would like to validate the interface also after restarting. So I would like to change the workspace to something else which is more relevant for the Scala related stuff. And then I will show you how to write a simple Scala application using the Scala IDE for Eclipse, and also we will see a few details about what is available as part of this Scala IDE. Okay, now it is started, and I want to change the workspace. So File, Switch Workspace, click on Other. I want to create a new one. Go to Browse, and in my home directory I have a directory called Research, and here Live Demo, and I would like to use let me create a new folder. Okay, Scala Workspace, sts-scala workspace, and I want to create in the under live demos itself, new sts Scala workspace. Okay, and here I would like to click on open, click OK. So now the workspace is created, and the STS is being restarted. Once it is restarted, we will see how to actually create Scala based applications. So now it is started, and first thing you have to do is go to Window, go to Perspective, and go to Open Perspective, click on Other. When Scala is installed, you will see the Scala perspective. So click on Scala and click on OK. And now you can say, you can right click, or you can actually click on File, 1 minute, yeah, File, New, okay, first I need to create the project. So File, New, Scala project, and here I want to name the project as simple Scala, and I want to keep it in my home directory. If I want to change the home directory, I can do it also. So I'll, yeah, then click on finish. So it will go to the default location for Workspace, which is STS Scala Workspace. You can see it here, and then there will be a directory with name simple Scala in that, and then you can click on finish. Then you will see the source directory here, okay, and here I want to rename. So this I don't know which color, I think brown color icon on top of the folder icon says that it says source folder, and we are trying to rename it. Okay, it will take a little time to complete this. Okay, now you can say source main Scala. So it is not letting me, so let me delete this one. Click on OK, and then click on new source folder, src main Scala, and click on finish. Now you can see the new source folder with the name source main Scala. Here we can right click and create an object. So there are multiple things in Scala: class, trait, object, etc. In this case I want to create Scala object. Okay, we can give the object name, which is SW. Don't give the extension here. And then you can copy paste the code which is available in my blog. Okay, and save it. Let me change the preferences and edit the font size. So I'm going to Spring Tool Suite Preferences, General, Editors, Text Editors, Colors and Fonts. By default it is using Monaco 11. I want to change it to 16. Apply. Okay. Okay, and now you can right click and say run as Scala application. So when you run as Scala application, it will show the output here. It will run as if you are running the program using Scala and pass the file name. Okay, and here if you want to launch the interpreter in Scala IDE itself, you can right click on this, or actually you can right click on the project and then go to Scala, and there is something called create Scala interpreter in simple Scala. If you click on this one, you will see the Scala interpreter or command line interface here. So the same thing which we have seen as part of the earlier videos, where we have actually created the object in the interpreter and then ran the program. The same thing you can do it here also. Okay, so I am creating the object now. The object is created, and then hw dot main array, and hit enter. Because the main function expects array of string as argument, we are creating this one to simulate that. It will actually create one element array, and that element will have space in it. So this is how you can actually develop the Scala based applications and also launch the Scala interpreter in IDE and work on those things. Okay, So now our environment is almost ready. Still there is one thing that has to be done, which is integrating FDT with Eclipse or Scala for IDE, so that we can actually build the jar files for the projects which are being developed using Eclipse IDE. That being said, I hope you're enjoying the content. If you like this video, please, and if you have to give the rating, please give the full rating. If you think otherwise, if there are any issues, so give full rating if it asks for the rating, and if you think otherwise, please let me know. I will either come up with a solution or justification, and based upon my response and your satisfaction levels about my response, you can give the rating which I deserve, which you think I deserve. And that being said, bye.